Chop Squad.
Ayo, 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 a motherfucking yo. Welcome to another episode of Talking Time with Randi. It's season 2, episode 6. Y'all, like I said last episode, we motherfucking did it. Last episode was halfway, but we on episode 6, so we halfway with a little razzle dazzle. Okay? I hope y'all week is going okay. Mine, it's going all right. I know I've been saying it's been going all right a lot lately, but as we know, life has a way of showing its ass, right? So for the last week, life has been showing its ass. That's like the theme of the ending of the year all the time for me. It's fucking insane. But all I want to say is,
it needed a moment of silence. Nigga, we made it.
all right. Back from the bullshit. So I know I've been saying this lately. I know you guys wanted me to cover a couple more topics, but this week, this spoke to me. I don't want to even say the universe spoke to me. Situations that happened spoke to me. So I want to talk about time, and then I'm going to give a little PSA. And the PSA is going to be a little sassy, but stay towards the end to see what the PSA is. And that's our motherfucking period. So before we get into time, I'm going to read you guys a poem that I wrote. Now it's crazy how I wrote this poem. December 30th, 2017. And it was called Time. I can't even remember what I was going through in my life at that time. I think it was probably relationship issues. Probably towards the end of the year, as you see. So I wanted to share this with you before I dive into the topic. If you ever wanted to check out my blog, please take a look at my blog WordPress. I can definitely put that link in there. The link is always in the bio. Also, if you have anything to say on these topics, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, or follow me on my Twitter or my Instagrams. And you know, those links are also in the description. But let's get into it, okay? Time. If time is all we have, why does it seem like we suffer from a lack of time? We feel like we are on track, but deep down our subconscious is telling us we are taking time for granted. When things are too late, you wish we had the time we wasted back in our possession. Now trying to balance the wisdom we now know and the time wasted. Instead of progressing, we keep making the same mistakes in different ways, swearing up and down we are only growing, when in reality, we are at a standstill, allowing time to pass us by. Opportunities, relationships, and money lost from us trying to recapture time. I fucking did that. Drop some motherfucking snaps and clacks. I don't think there's like a snapping emoji, but give me with this one in the comments, okay? And if you guys would like to have me like do like a little spoken word, we could definitely do that, because as you see, I write poems. My writings all link together. It's fucking insane. But basically, before I even get into this topic, the reason why I want to talk about time is from that poem. From that poem, my perception of what I wrote is, with all the time that is wasted, instead of going with the flow and enjoying the things that we have that is present, we sort of kind of live too much in the future, and we always think we're going to have all this time in the world, and that's why we don't do everything that we would like to do, or spend time with everyone that we would like to spend time with, if that makes sense. So the reason why the topic time even came up this week was because there was a passing in my family, and I haven't been the best cousin, granddaughter, niece. I have not been that. I am very much secluded. I isolate myself, and I don't really take the time to spend the time with family, when before family was super important. It was like every weekend I was seeing them. If not every other weekend, I was seeing them. I mean, every weekend I was seeing them. Every other weekend, if not that, we were fucking chilling throughout the whole entire summer. I would go to these places and spend the summertime with my extended family, and it was never like they were extended. That was my brothers and my sisters. So I had a passing in the family, and it brought me back and centered me to, wow, you would think you learned this lesson from the passing of your mother, where time waits for nobody, and it's imperative and important to spend the time that we have with our loved ones while they're here, because who knows when they won't be here. And it didn't sit well with me. It's like I fucking failed once again at maintaining a relationship. In this instance, like a healthy relationship, at least with communication throughout time, you know? So it just didn't sit right with me. And I just wanted to talk to you guys, because you guys know I'm very transparent. I'm transparent as my mind allows me to be. I'm transparent to the point where you guys know some things, but not all. And that's just how life is. But I don't want to sit here and hold on something that I feel like it's important for all of us to take a step back and just really think about, you know? It's sort of kind of like in the beginning of the pandemic, when we had nothing but time, and we were spending that time with our family, and we were just really getting back to the basics, back to what was important before social media came and sort of kind of gave us a distraction, you know? So I just want us to manage our time better and prioritize our time better. I understand everyone has their lives, and I'm talking to myself. So don't sit here and, be offended or feel some type of way. But this is like a message that I want to talk to you guys about. And also I want to start taking my own advice. So we should just start managing our time better and prioritizing our time better. Now, that doesn't mean every waking moment needs to be around family, or everything needs to be centered around this, but we need to have a balanced agenda, if you will, so it's like, all right, boom, I'm gonna speak for myself. Oh yeah, peep the nails. Boom, bitch. Anyway, in back. So when it comes to me, it's like, all right, so I have Wednesday and Saturdays off. Wednesdays are appointment days, grocery shopping days, let's clean the house in a frenzy day. Saturdays are, I want to start dedicating my Saturdays to visiting family. And it's so hard for me, because this is where things get rough, right? So the passing happened. I talked about it, and we're back. And I talked about it with somebody, and they brought it to the favorite saying, people make time for what they want to make time for, basically. And it sort of kind of didn't sit right with me, because it's like, yes and no. Like, I completely agree with that statement, like, here and there. And it's because, like, I can only, speak for myself again. So bear with me. I'm just looking at my outline really fast, because I had a perfect analogy. So basically what I said was, one saying that irks me is people saying people make time for what they want to make time for. And it's like, I'm 50-50, as I just said. Where everyone believes that we always have the time, so we should prioritize our time. But it's like, what if someone has a tight schedule? Me, I wake up, drop my son off, go to work, come home from work, feed my child, get him ready to go to sleep, to then prepare for the next day. It's like, if we're being realistic, I should not say that, because now that's going to perpetuate that saying, or not perpetuate, it's going to definitely solidify that saying. It's like, I barely have time to do this, and it's like, I do this because I want to do this, and also because I know I need to do this. I know I don't want to stay in the same place, so it's like, I record when my son is sleeping for 30 to 45 minutes so that I can get my content out. Now, by that saying, people make time for what they want to make time for. Yes and no. This is like my job. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because of my tight schedule, excuse me while I want to sleep. Like, if I would have knew what all of it, like everything entailed to be an adult when I was younger, I promise you I would not have prayed and asked and cried and just fucking whined about wanting to be grown. Like, cooking, cleaning, laundry, working, decision making, bill paying, all this shit is for the fucking birds. So excuse me while I just want to sit here and sleep, or lay in my bed and watch movies with my son, or bring my son places so that he can experience things that I didn't experience. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I understand I should probably want to create that with family, and this is why I have to do better with prioritizing my time, because I do want to spend time with my family. Unfortunately, we all don't live that close, you know? So it's like I'm gonna be dedicating my time to spending time with them, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it just like, in the same time, it's like, is it going to be reciprocated? Who knows? That's what we will see. So there's that. And then it's like, I always ask you guys questions, but I want you guys to think about this. Okay? Does it make me selfish or not for making time for what I want to make time for? Or does this simply mean I don't have time management skills, or you don't have time management skills? And it's like, it's sort of kind of putting me in a weird place, because I don't feel selfish, because like I said, this is like, I love potting. This is my job. I want to be able to provide my son a life that I really didn't have. I really want to be able to just get my son whatever the fuck he wants to, without even thinking like, okay, well, this bill can't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So I want to be able to provide him that. So this is my job. It took for me a while to even do this. And y'all know that. I was on a hiatus for damn near 2-3 years, because I just couldn't muster up the courage to come back. So it's like, am I selfish for, in essence, finding myself to then have the time to then give the time to everybody? Because unfortunately, I really don't like the saying, but it's true. Time is fucking money. So like, if I'm not doing something that is going to possibly put money in my pocket, or if I'm doing something that's going to take money out of my pocket, it's sort of kind of like, how am I going to get that back, in a sense? Like, is that selfish of me? And any of my family members watching this, I don't want you guys to think like, oh, it's a chore for her to come out and see us. No. All that I'm saying is, due to this passing, I realize I need to like spend the time. I'm just trying to figure out how to start. Do I not have time management skills? Do I feel like there's not enough hours in the day? Fucking yes. Like, and also I'm just chopping up with my people, because that's what we do here at Talking Time with Randi. We talk about motherfucking what? Everything. So like, how do you guys view your time? Like, how do you guys view this topic? Like, the questions I asked was, is it selfish of us to only stick to what we make time for? Or does that mean we just lack time management skills? And before I close out on this topic, I just want to say, cherish your loved ones while you're here, for sure. Even if you simply can't make that drive, you can always FaceTime, Google Duo, Zoom, but we need to really cherish the moments that we have with our loved ones, because we literally never know when is going to be the last time we may see them, talk to them, even interact with them. You know, it's sort of kind of funny. That's why I keep my Facebook. Like, I literally hate Facebook. But I keep it so, like, my family can see my son growing. They can see my shenanigans. Because lately, I don't give a fuck on Facebook. Like, I'm 26. Honey, my Facebook is ghetto. And half the shit be funny. So, yeah, I'm going to repost it. And yeah, all y'all finna see it. And that don't mean to pertain to me. The shit is just funny because Facebook is a different fucking world. And that's my motherfucking period. Okay. That got off topic. So, another thing that I want to talk about, I'm really just making a PSA. And this sort of kind of like came to mind as I was, scrolling on what I love to hate so much, which was what? Social fucking media. Right? So I'm scrolling and I'm like, and lately, like on TikTok, I've been seeing a lot of like sugar daddy posts and bitches like, oh, if you can't catch a nigga that has money, just say that shit, right? So I was like, I just want to do a PSA because I feel like, what the fuck is wrong with this? I'm sorry, y'all. My equipment is not equipmenting right. Like, what is going on with this? I don't even know right now. Anyways, so I was going on TikTok and I've been seeing like a lot of these like little TikTok posts or whatever about like people having sugar daddies and whatnot. And like, they be like, if you bitches can't get a nigga that has money, just say that. And it sort of kind of don't sit right with me because like, PSA, I don't give a fuck what a nigga pocket look like. Like, this is just for me. Like, PSA, y'all, I don't care how much money you have. Trust me, if you see my track record, you will know I'm being dead ass. Like, could have claimed half these niggas on my taxes for being my sons. And that's a motherfucking period. Not proud of that. That is not a flex. That's nothing to flex about, but that is just the reality of the situations. But it's just like PSA, I don't give a fuck what your pockets look like. Are you a good person? Can we have an intellectual conversation? Can we vibe? Motherfucker, can we sit in complete silence and still enjoy each other's company? Like, what is it giving? Because your pockets can be big, but you could be empty as fuck. Like, period. And this is why it bothers me when people go out after, like, wealthy people. I'm sorry, people. I don't know if y'all know this, but I know this. Wealth is more than just what's in your bank account and your pockets. I'm sorry. It's your overall well-being. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys agree? Do you, in fact, feel like wealth can embody, it can be the whole embodiment of a person? Mental, physical, fucking personality, fucking happiness meter, fucking whatever. Like, it doesn't just equate to money. So I want to know, oh yeah, sidebar, Jester King's on my body, you feel me? Like, ooh. Jester King's on my body. I would turn off the lights and show y'all it glows in the dark, but I'll tag the Brody's clothing page on the bottom of the descriptions too. That way you can take a look and order some shit, because that's just that. That's just that on motherfucking day. But yeah, back to wealth. So do you guys feel like a wealth equates to only finances, or do you feel like wealth literally embodies like it's the whole entire being itself? Because if you notice, I don't physically think like, okay, bear with me. You can't really be happy, or I'm sorry, you can't really be wealthy if you're unhappy. And it's because like you have all these riches, but you have nothing. Like you would literally, like there's nothing to like, there's just nothing inside. There's no happiness, there's no serenity, there's no nothing. It's just like turmoil and negativity, and that is not okay. That is pretty whack if you ask me. Like, I'm just not understanding. And then like one thing that I'm noticing too, like on social media, is people will really sell their soul for a little wealth. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, there's this post, right? There's a post that's like, I forgot, like I think I seen it on Twitter where it was like, would you rather be broke and happy, or would you rather be rich traveling? And the girl was literally crying walking into a jet, and I just couldn't imagine a life of just pure sadness. Like, and this is why like mental health is so real to me, because it's like if your mental is not good, the brain will literally like play tricks on you like every fucking single day. Think about all the actors who committed suicide with all the money that they had. Like, that shit doesn't mean nothing. Like, you have to really want to have, like, really want it to live. And that's just why, in my opinion, money can't equate you to fucking wealth. Period. Period. And then on top of that, right, it's like, it's just like, if you're willing to sell your soul for just a little bit, what are you like willing to actually do? And then don't also get me started on the bitches that just chase after niggas that have a bag. Like, that shit is so like unsettling to me, because it's like, so your only goal in life, mind you, I'm judging, but I'm not judging, if that makes sense. Like, I'm judging, but I'm not hardcore judging, because get it how you live, hustle. If that's your hustle, sis, fucking hustle. But just know, my mind is sort of kind of like, so you sort of kind of like grew up and your aspirations were to get a nigga who had money and started getting it for yourself. I don't know about y'all, but my mama taught me to be independent, right? So peep, I couldn't physically like, in good heart, in good wealth, be together with somebody or be fucking with somebody just for their bread. Like, I'm sorry. Like, basically, more of the story, money really don't move me. And it's sort of kind of like, it's like, yeah, the guy could do whatever with the money, like help me financially with whatever, but am I really gonna be happy? Like, am I really finna be happy? Am I gonna grow to love this man because of what he can do for me? Like, how do y'all girls do it? And then on top of that, it's like, how y'all take from people, not expecting them to want something back. Like, I promise you, everything in this world is like a business exchange. Like, or maybe it's just my traumas talking, because I know sometimes like I would do stuff kind-heartedly for people, and like they would be like, they would like always expect something in return. Like, I did that, like, I don't know. It's like a favor for a favor thing. That just don't sit right with me at all. Like, I don't know. How do y'all feel about that? I wasn't gonna do it, but I had to talk to y'all about this situation. Remember episode 2? I talked about baby mama, baby daddy shit. It's kind of funny how I talked about that, and like there's been mad baby mama, baby daddy drama going on, right? So I just have to get into the baby situation. That really hurt my heart. First of all, every baby mama, baby daddy situation, I promise you, triggers me. I don't know. But that was embarrassing. He went on live degrading this lady. Like, it don't matter if y'all fall out. Y'all should never feel comfortable. And I just have to speak. Well, this is a general statement. Like, I had to learn from this. Matter of fact, let me backtrack, because I didn't bash people on social media until they was talking crazy hot about me for fucking weeks. You feel me? And I was just like, oh, nigga, your perception is wrong. What are you talking about? Like, you really saving face. Like, nah, I had to squash that. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it should never get to a level where you should degrade the person that you had to kill with. At the end of the day, y'all laid down to have a baby. Like, that's what I want everyone to understand about baby mama, baby daddy shit. Y'all lay down to have a child. Y'all brought in a motherfucking life together. You had the sperm in your ball sacks, bro. I had the ovaries in the eggs. The rest was fucking history. The bun was in the oven. So you mean to tell me I carried your child for 9 months to get disrespected? Like, bro, like, it baffles me how niggas really be doing that outlandish shit that they be doing. When females literally can just, if all the females in the world got sick and tired of y'all bullshit on everything, we could just stop fucking creating life. Fuck what the scientists have going on in the fucking laboratories, okay? We could nip shit in a bud, and it will be real slow for y'all niggas. So please, come through with respect, please, because, like, I'm fucking tired. Like, I'm like, bruh. And, like, that also goes to show you, people, I saw this on Twitter, and I'm gonna say this. People, celebrities are regular people that are wealthy. Fuck out of here. There is nothing special about these niggas. They got money and get paid to bookings. Like, get paid for bookings. Like, oh, and they wear designer shit. Okay, cool, bet. Oh, they smoke exotic weed. Okay, cool, bet, my nigga. Like, fuck out of here. They be going through the same shit that we be going through. 10 times worse, because that shit can be publicized, my nigga. We publicize this shit by ourselves. Let's be real. We put our opens out. They got motherfuckers peeking in the damn windows.
Who's that peeking in my window? Nobody, cause I live in a penthouse, baby.
If you a real one, drop the name of that song. If you a real one, drop the name of the song and finish the lyric in the comments. Period. But yeah, they got people creeping through the window, getting exclusive drops on their business. We put our business out. That's one difference. So it's just sort of kind of like, we need to respect. And females, we are not exempt from this. You know, I seen this thing on Twitter today. Hold up. I'm gonna smoke on this one. Y'all, grab y'all jigs. Grab your little bloods, okay? We go tap into this. Because this quote took me the fuck out. Or this tweet took me out. All right, so. Peep, right? This guy on Twitter today said that us females us females look for and basically like the deadbeat baby fathers or the deadbeat fathers or whatever. And we need to admit it. Let's just take a moment of silence for that dumb shit. Again, I'm only going to speak for myself. And I hope my sisters, aka my viewers, my extended family, my cousins, don't feel like that. Because if you do feel like that, I'ma just need y'all, even though I want y'all to view this, I'm gonna need y'all to exit stage left. Because fuck no. If you are a woman, you will understand, right, that a man being a father says a lot about his motherfucking character, especially a man of color. This is going to be that stereotype, double standard, bullshit, social societal norm, whatever the fuck we want to call it right now. But I'm not worried about, and I'm going to say a generic white name, this is not racist, but I'm not worried about Tom over there because Tom finna hold his family down even though his wife don't want him. But I got to worry about Joe. Brandon. You know what I'm saying? Like Rocky. Like, I gotta worry about them at the end of the day. The fuck? If you have kids that you don't take care of, the only question I have for you is why and how? How the fuck can you actively have children and not actively be involved in their life? And if your baby mother's making it hard or your child's mother's making it hard, there's things that can be done to ensure that your fatherhood rights or your father rights, your paternity rights are secure. It is called going to fucking court. Like, come the fuck on. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. If you are a man, I would have to say, like I said, it's fucking season 2 too, because there's a whole lot of deadbeat mothers. And if there's niggas over here that's dating deadbeat mothers out here, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, come on now. Come on. Like, let me tell you something. And it's apparent. It's apparent. I know y'all like, damn, she keep lying that she's murdering. No, it's canoeing and I'm fixing it. So mind your business. Thank you, family. But, damn, what was I going to say? When it comes to kids, and we all know this because we're all smart, right? They don't choose to be here. Believe it or not, we can be very pro-choice, pro-life, whatever you want to do. I'm not here to judge because it's your body. Like, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your body. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever fits your situation. But it's just like, kids don't choose to be here. And it's like, okay, so boom, kid's born. The mother's stressed out, doesn't want to take care of the baby. The father fucking leaves. Like, I just feel like that's just so unfair to the baby. Like, all I'm saying is like, okay, boom. If you didn't know, I'm going to just say it. I don't care how much money one has. I don't care. I think there's a piece of weed in my mouth. Damn. Yeah, there was. I almost threw up, y'all. Sorry, I had to hear that. But, I don't know if y'all know this. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how ready you fucking say you're ready. I can promise you, baby, you're not. And that's just on a whole mental level, right? So, like, I understand mental purposes. People have to do what they have to do, make decisions they have to make or whatever. But it's just like, no. It's just no. No. Like, I'm a firm believer, and this is just like probably how I was raised. If you're not ready, you need to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, point blank, period. Shit happens every fucking day. We either gonna fold under pressure or we gonna rise above the pressure. You feel me? Like, so all I'm saying is like, no, this is just my standpoint. No, the fuck I do not prefer deadbeat dads. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. No, that's not attractive. That's not attractive. I like a man who can take care of what the fuck he has to take care of. I like a person who is a good dad. Whatever the fuck that means to you, that's what the fuck I like. Okay? Like, fuck I look like dealing with somebody who runs away from their problems. That lets me know that if shit hits the fan, you really can't ride out for real, because you finna run, because you ran away from people that had, like, you ran away from a decision that you made. And here's another thing. Ladies, as much as we are our body, our choice, a kid does have a lot to do with the man too. So when it comes to that big of a decision, I feel like it's best that we consult the person that we had the kid with, because at the end of the day, we cannot get mad if a man don't want to take care of the baby. Like, that's an unpopular opinion. Like, okay, cool, bet. I'm the woman. I took care of the baby, but little Joey over here told you that he didn't want the baby. Okay, cool, bet. So guess the fuck what? You cannot get mad if little Joey don't be the fucking dad that he's supposed to. You can't get mad at that. Physically, you cannot get mad at that. I understand that's not what you wanted. I understand that wasn't part of the plan. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, any decision that you make, you need to stand 10 toes down in it and be okay with whatever comes with it. Point blank, period. Like, that's it. And vice versa. I know people who are single fathers. I know people who are single mothers. Get the shit done every day because that's what we need to do. We didn't sign up to do it, but we damn sure not finna fold. Fuck out of here. Nope. And stop saying a kid ruins your life, because it doesn't. If it wasn't for Gianni, I would not be doing my podcast right now. I can tell you that right now. I was so comfortable in my life. And that's so sad. And that's another poem that I wrote. I wrote something about being comfortable. But like, I was so comfortable. He made me uncomfortable as fuck. I'm always on my toes. I need to be on my P's and Q's. I need to make sure that I have the funds to do whatever I need to do to ensure that his life is okay. I did not want it this way, but it is that way. So I will not fold under pressure. You feel me? It's just like, and that's with everything in life. That goes back to last week's episode when I was talking about the effort. It's just like the effort we place in as people is just so misplaced. It's so fucking weird. Like, it's so fucking weird. And it's like, so weird. I know I went everywhere with there, but it was still with what I was talking about. It's just like, do y'all feel like there's females that, you know what? I think there are females that prefer deadbeat dads. You know why? Baby mama drama. And some females just can't share, or not even, share their person. I'll say it like that. Some people can't do that. So I see it. Shit, I know some girl that said a baby's a deal breaker. She said, oh, shorty got a baby, he gotta go, because nah, fuck I look like. I want my kid to be your kid, your first kid. Like, da-da-da-da. And I had to sit back and be like, is that selfish in a way? Because I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like there's mad babies out here. Like, I feel like people just having babies. Like, I know I'm getting older. I'm 26. We're not kids no more. But it's like, I definitely feel like it's going to be harder to find that one person that don't have kids. Especially because, like, babies are being born out of wedlock every day. If you think about it, this generation is normalizing not really like I feel like we're normalizing, I don't want to say commitment issues, but like, is it, what are we? Like, we're normalizing commitment issues. We're normalizing the sneaky link culture. We're normalizing side bitches. We're normalizing a lot of weird, wacky shit. So there's going to be a lot of babies going out of wedlock, and it's sort of kind of like, okay, go travel to Transylvania if you want to. I don't know, y'all. These are just my thoughts. And my thoughts are exhausting. Did I exhaust y'all? Because I literally just exhausted myself. Because I'm just literally thinking, like, yeah, we could do it. I don't know. I mean, everyone has their preference. I said a joke in my head just now that was, I have a dark humor. So it wasn't really a joke, but I was just like, I was thinking, like, did I ever have a problem with people that had kids? And I was like, when I was younger, clearly I didn't want to be with no one that had kids, because I didn't even know how to be like, I couldn't even fathom being like a stepmom or just being around that, because I'm fucking younger. But it's like, now I feel like, now I don't care if you have a kid. Should I have a kid? You have a kid? Okay, cool. The biggest factor is that you take care of that kid. Niggas say they have kids every day. Shit. I was told and sold a whole dream. This person made me feel like they were the best dad of the fucking year, and they just had the worst baby mothers ever. That was a fucking lie. And I had to learn it the hard way. Anyway, so, yeah. It's getting close to that time. It's getting close to that time. It's funny. Talk to me. Join the conversation. Tell me how you feel about the PSA, about time, and tell me how you feel about that fucking Twitter post that I was talking about. What I'll do is in the description as well, I'll put the Twitter post if I can find it. I'll put it up again, or I'll put it there so that y'all can read it, and then y'all can give your feedback. You can always like, comment, and subscribe your opinions, your statements. You can always text me if you have my number. You can write me on my Twitter, and you can definitely write me on Instagram. I'll provide all those links for you. Thank you for joining another episode of Talking Time with Randy. It has been a cute 45 minutes. I pray that you guys are having an amazing Friday. Okay? Don't forget to turn the fuck up. Stay high, stay fly. And also, let's start enjoying our time the right way. If you are even enjoying your time the right way, keep it up. Cause, bitch, you do a good job. Bitch, you do a good job. And if you're not doing your time right, prioritizing your time right, managing your time right, it's never too late to start. We literally have a lifetime if the time allows us. So why not take the time to do that right now? It always starts within you. The change starts within you, and then if you change, your environment changes, because that influence and that different type of energy is now being rubbed off against people. And if you have the correct environment around you, they will adapt, they will see the changes, and possibly even join you on your journey. Okay? Thank you for tuning in. It's been cute. Season 2, episode 6. I love y'all. And y'all.